Hello guys, welcome back to weekly football updates with Amma. Last week I wasn't able to post a video as my grandmother on my mom's side passed away, so I had informed everyone. This week we're going back to a bit more of analysis, and I've chosen some a teams which are performing, and I think they're good. Like the managers are doing a good job. So stay tuned. So guys, the first club I've chosen to do my analysis on is Wolverhampton Wanderers. Let me just say, Gary O'Neill has a good team with him, if a side of quality. No matter it, people call them a team full of Portuguese players, but still, the team has a lot of quality. And from the recent run of fixtures, let me just read them out to you. They narrowly drew against Man. They could have drawn against Man United 3-3, but then at the last minute they kind of lost 4-3. They absolutely smashed Chelsea, which they actually deserve because Chelsea are the £1 billion bottle jobbers, as Gary Neville says. Then Brentford won 2-0 against them. That was kind of not good enough for Gary O'Neill. They won. They took Tottenham a lesson by winning 2-1. They won 1-0 against Sheffield United, 1-0 against Brighton. They got thumped by Newcastle 3-0, and they won 2-1 against Fulham. This is recent week 28. They won very nicely. I think Nelson Semedo scored the winning goal for 2-1. So from my analysis, they have lost 1, 2, and they've lost 3 games from the fixtures I've told you about, and then they've won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've won 5, and I'm the most happy about is the Chelsea one, because Chelsea do deserve to get smashed week in week out. I don't care if people say we're doing good and all this. So the way I look at stuff at Wolves, I feel like the way Gary O'Neill has his tactics set up, the players do understand what he wants, like what style of football he wants to play. So when they execute it on the pitch, it's better. I know maybe sometimes the defense makes mistakes and all that, but otherwise they concede less and then they score more, and then they have the passion of winning week in week out. That's one thing I'm very happy about for Gary O'Neill's side. And then I think the signings he's also made, he's kept a budget. He signed them in his budget, and he signed quality players. I think in the January transfer window they did. I'm not really sure who they signed, but then in the summer they went for Santiago Bueno and a few other players there. They saw Raul Jimenez, and then they have Pablo Sarabia stepping up in that role. I think so. So yeah, Wolves are doing well in my opinion. And let's move on to the next segment. So guys, the next club we're gonna move on to is Liverpool, and the way I feel it, I predict that Liverpool are gonna win the Premier League. There is no chance for Man City and Arsenal because the way Liverpool are playing, they're playing with passion and they're winning a lot of games. As I did for Wolves, they have won 5-1 against Sparta Prague, 3-0 against Southampton, 1-0 against Nottingham Forest, 1-0 against Chelsea, 4-1 against Luton, 4-1 against Brentford, 3-1 against Burnley, 4-1 against Chelsea, and 3-1 they lost to Arsenal. That's very unfortunate. But otherwise, the way I see it, Liverpool will win the Premier League because the way Jurgen Klopp has set up his team is set it up to an extent where they understand the game properly and then they execute it the same way they execute it the way he wants it, like the way he wants to play. He probably wants to play attacking, he probably wants to play defensive, he just wants to play with the like he doesn't want to rush a lot of stuff. He just wants it to go slowly, so the build up to the attack is slowly. So maybe Trent can pass it into the midfield, and then the midfield can pass it into the winger, and then the winger can start running through his wing, like the right winger and the left winger, sorry, the left winger can start running, and then for them not to like just the way I the way I want to the way I see Liverpool and then the way Klopp sees Liverpool is different. I see it like he's more attacking. He's not that he is defensive, but he likes to be more attacking, like more attacking. So in my opinion, Liverpool are going to win the Premier League, and let's move on to the second last segment of this video. So guys, for the second last segment of this video, I've chosen Luton Town, and for like I just want to tell you guys, I really like Luton. You guys might be wondering I'm a Man United fan, but then for me Luton is like, ever since they got promoted, I never knew who they were. But once they came into the Premier League, once they were promoted, I can just see the way the players have passion. Like they want to stay up. They want to prove to people they're not just some small club. If you remember, I did say this in my first football series video, football show, and yeah. So basically, the fixtures which Luton have played, they've won one. Sorry, they drew one. They drew 1-1 against Burnley. They won 2-1 against Bolton in the FA Cup. They won 2-1 against Everton. 4-0 against Brighton. That was a good game. I really enjoyed watching the highlights of that game. They drew 4-4 against Newcastle. That's also a very big achievement with the what's portrayed of Newcastle, a big team, a ruthless team which is feared. Well, I don't think it has that same ruthlessness this season. It's gone very low. Like it's not there. The passion is not there. They don't want to get that European football like how they wanted it so badly last season. They lost 3-1 against Sheffield United. They lost 2-1 against Man United. They lost 4-1 against against Liverpool, and then they lost 6-2 against Man City, 3-2 against Aston Villa. They narrowly won. They could have drawn that game, and they won. They drew 1-1 against Crystal Palace last night. Carl Woodrow, last minute winner. And you guys might be wondering what's this guy saying about Luton having passion and winning games. I understand they've lost a lot of games and by very big scores also. But then if you just take a moment and watch one video or any highlight or any interview with the manager or highlights of any football game, you just see how much passion they have. Like the way they play. They want to make the fans happy, they want to make the club proud, and they want to make the manager happy also. So now they were on a good run. They're on 21 points right now, and I have a feeling that if Everton lose a few games, Nottingham Forest can go up by winning a few games also, and then that's okay for Luton if they can win more games, reach 40 points, and then they're safe. And then if it wasn't written for them, then they'll just go back down to the championship. So that's my analysis on Luton Town. I think they are going to stay up and make the club proud. Let's move on to the last segment of this video. So guys, for the last segment of this video, I've chosen a club which we all think is just abysmal, Chelsea FC. And on my thumbnail, I was going to do a video of Chelsea FC, but I thought with laughing emojis, but I thought that wasn't nice, so I just chose other clubs and made this into an analysis. So you might all know Chelsea signing players, waste of money. Some players don't perform. Just signing young talent. I said this before. Chelsea, if you guys want to go forward and start winning games and you want to win trophies and get European football, sign experienced players. Sign players which know the game properly, which have been there long enough for you to have a good team and a team which can win week in, week out. And a team which doesn't just lose 3-4 games, win one game, draw 2 games, then lose again. That's the Chelsea which is this is a new Chelsea. The Chelsea which was there before in Mourinho's time, Conte's time was absolutely different. The Chelsea here is my advice for you. Sign experienced players who are passionate for the game. I'm not saying signing young talent is bad. I'm just saying young prospects don't know the game very well. They haven't played the game long enough for them to know how how much they how much the expectation is, how they want to play. So let's say Chelsea, they want to be an attacking side. They're scoring less goals. They have so many options in the midfield. They have so many options in the defense, and they have less striking options. There is Nicholas Jackson, but then I just feel like if they can offload or loan out a few of the new players they bought and some young prospects, and just bring in one or two, three experienced players, maybe that team would be okay. like to actually start performing. So this is my analysis of Chelsea, and after seeing the fixtures, I do feel like you are doing okay. You're not doing that bad, but just that's one piece of advice for you, Chelsea. And um, so yeah, that's Chelsea. They're probably somewhere in a good position on the table. That's how they feel, but then they actually do need to start playing like they want to get that European football and those trophies. Unfortunate lose against Liverpool in the Carabao Cup final, but it's life. It was written that they're going to lose the final. Whatever's going to happen in the future, that's also been written. So nothing I can change, nothing they can change. I mean, they can change. Maybe sack Pochettino, bring in a manager with experience, probably something like that. So guys, thank you for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And today was another analysis video. Next week I'm thinking of bringing something more exciting, and I am thinking of introducing merchandise, so my own merch for the channel, and I will let you know in the next video if that will be possible or not. But for today, this concludes the analysis for today. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Peace.